Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unlimited, 4 weeks to Oshkosh. Pilot union alleges deficiencies in NetJets training program. USAF to retire A-10 fleet. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. 4 weeks to Oshkosh. 4 weeks from today, the ANN Airborne, SportPlane Resource Guide, and Aero-TV crews will be heavily involved in bringing you our usual comprehensive, unparalleled coverage of all things Oshkosh. If the weather holds, and based on the stunning numbers seen just a few weeks ago at Sun and Fun, this year's Oshkosh event could set records. And along with that, this will be ANN CEO Jim Campbell's 50th visit to Oshkosh. We've a lot in store for you and are aware of a lot of breaking news that is in the offing. So one way or another, Oshkosh will be jam-packed with all kinds of aviation goodness. And better yet, the SportPlane Resource Guide program will be going public around that time, and some stunning news is about to be made by the Bob Hoover Legacy Foundation, which is about to show some serious muscle. There's plenty of news coming from the aircraft, avionics, power plant, and supplier crowd, but we are sworn to secrecy until then. But suffice it to say, we'll be doing overtime to get it all covered. Our morning brief program will go live each morning at 0900 CT, with extra special airborne programs following each evening, as well as dozens of stories on ANN. Don't miss any of them. We do our very best work at Oshkosh, and we think you'll enjoy it all. And coming up after the break, Wheels Up stock fall sparks renewed bankruptcy concerns.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. Wheels Up stock fall sparks renewed bankruptcy concerns. Wheels Up has reportedly retained attorneys specializing in corporate restructuring. In a statement, the company set forth, quote, "Wheels Up continues to progress with redesigned programs to better serve its members and customers in support of our path to profitability. As we execute our vision and the associated strategic plans, we are working with a number of advisors and industry participants around securing new strategic investments, raising capital, and executing previously disclosed strategic divestitures," end quote. Wheels Up stock opened at $3.13 per share on June 22nd. The stock closed the day at $1.24 per share. Aero Arrow and Embry-Riddle partnership announced. Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University and French airframer Aero Arrow have signed an MOU by which the two entities will partner to train student pilots at the school's Daytona Beach, Florida campus to fly Aero Arrow's zero-emission aircraft. The memorandum was signed in Paris during the Florida Activation event, hosted by Florida Lieutenant Governor Jeanette Nunez and Enterprise Florida. Lieutenant Governor Nunez stated, quote, "Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University plays an important role shaping Florida's next generation of top-tier talent in aerospace," end quote. Hana orders 250 ZeroAvia ZA2000 hydrogen electric engines. ZeroAvia has signed an agreement to provide 250 of its hydrogen-electric ZA2000 engines to certificate holder FlyShare Inc., which intends to pioneer sustainable regional air service in the western U.S. under the name Hana. Hana has set out to become the world's first airline to operate for the express purpose of decarbonizing aviation. The air carrier intends to deliver environmentally friendly flight, initially by way of sustainable aviation fuels. Thereafter, as zero-emission propulsion technologies mature, Hana seeks to operate a fleet of propeller aircraft powered by ZeroAvia's power plants. Destinus unveils H2-powered supersonic demonstrator. Destinus unveiled its third and most complex and capable technology demonstrator during the grand opening of 2023's Paris Air Show. The company asserts the contraption, prosaically dubbed Destinus 3, is set to go down in aviation history as the world's first hydrogen-powered supersonic unmanned vehicle. Slated to get underway in 2024, flight testing of the allegedly Mach 1.3 capable Destinus 3 will serve ostensibly to validate technology salient to the development, testing, certification, and fielding of the next step, named the Destinus S. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Pilot union alleges deficiencies in NetJets training program. NetJets Association of Shared Aircraft Pilots, or NJASAP, the labor union representing the 3,000-plus aviators currently in NetJets' employ, has filed a lawsuit against the Columbus-based air charter and fractional ownership powerhouse in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Ohio. Filed in response to NetJets' threat to discipline or discharge pilots caught referring aircraft owners and customers to the union's website, which features articles questioning NetJets' commitment to safety and detailing the company's demonstrable inability to retain experienced aviators, the suit accused NetJets of attempting to suppress union-related pilot speech in violation of federal labor law. NJASAP has filed a class action grievance alleging, quote, NetJets is failing to provide adequate and standardized training across all segments of the pilot group, from its newly hired pilots who are completing initial aircraft training to crew members who have been on property for decades and are completing new aircraft transition training, end quote. NJASAP President Captain Pedro LaRue set forth, quote, the quality of the NetJets training product has significantly diminished, which is very concerning to NJASAP given the number of ongoing and scheduled training events required to accommodate the dramatic expansion of our fleet, end quote. And coming up after these messages, USAF to retire A-10 fleet.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/rusty today for details.
Unbridled passion, unequaled performance, unlimited possibilities.
Hartzell Aviation, you are cleared for takeoff.
Introducing Hartzell Aviation, leading general aviation companies united by the Hartzell guiding principle of built on honor, a commitment to uphold the highest standards in quality, performance, and support. Hartzell Propeller, Hartzell Engine Tech, Hartzell Aerospace Welding. We are Hartzell Aviation.
Now boarding at hartzellaviation.com.
Welcome back. USAF to retire A-10 fleet. The U.S. Air Force intends to eliminate nearly half its elite tactical air control party over the coming 3 years. The Tactical Air Control Party is a small but vital team of military personnel tasked with coordinating air and ground forces during close air support operations. Given their druthers, USAF generals will shrink the service's TACP contingent from 3,700 to roughly 2,130 personnel. The divestitures of aircraft and airmen are linked in so much to the A-10, known affectionately as the Warthog. Department of the Air Force spokeswoman Rose Riley confirmed the service's planned cuts to its TACP ranks, stating the USAF has, quote, no plans to retrain TACPs to other career fields in light of the manning reduction, but the Air Force is opening opportunities for those who would prefer to pursue other careers, end quote. The A-10, primarily by virtue of its incontrovertible prowess in battle, has weathered previous attempts by USAF brass to relegate it en masse to David Monthan's boneyard. The machine is at once lethal to opposing forces and highly resilient to anti-aircraft ordnance and systems. Even Congress rallied to the A-10's defense, voting in 2014 to block the Defense Department's plan to retire all 238 of the Air Force's Warthogs. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.